Hey guys, it's Jacob here with poolandfloor.com. Just want to go over with you guys today how to rebuild an A&A 6-port low profile valve with T-flaps. So what we're going to do first, take the clamp off, and then you're going to take the lid off, obviously with no pressure going to the system. And then everything slides out, which is real nice. So the gears slide out, and then after that, as you can see the T-flaps, so you can just pop them right up, it's not a big deal. But then the shaft pops out, and then so the two discs on the bottom. Again, this is a 2-inch push-in style T-valve. The most common one back in the day was the glue-in style. So I have a video on how to glue in the flappers if those break, but these ones just push in. They're really, really easy and really, really nice to use. This is a 2-inch valve. So what we're going to do first is unpack the packaging, and then first take out the shaft and the two discs that go on the bottom. So what we're going to do is put the shaft through the two discs, and then we're going to push it in there in the bottom. Lift all the T-valves up so then the discs sit on the bottom of the base plate. As you can see here, all the little ends will stick on top of the discs. And then next, the gear assembly comes with a spinner on the bottom. You're going to take that off. It's going to be really hard to take off. You just kind of wiggle it back and forth, and then it'll slowly just kind of loosen up, and then it'll snap right off. So don't worry, you didn't break it. This is how you install these things. So then this part slides right on. And also, again, you want to put that underneath of the T-valves. And then after this, you put the gear assembly on. Just don't push it down all the way yet, because we want to put the washers on. So you're going to want to put it on there. Just let it sit there. Do not push it all the way down, or else you're going to lock it in and you got to redo the whole assembly. So then out of the bag, there's going to be two little washers, like spacing washers pretty much. You're going to put those on the old shaft. And then what you're going to do is lift up the gear assembly, line it up, and then you're going to slowly slide on those washers and kind of maneuver them into place. This is a really big pain sometimes. The gears are not the farthest part thing, so if you have big fingers, it's kind of the easier way to do is with this second shaft assembly. And then after those are on, you want to push the whole assembly into place, and it'll actually slide into the gears in the outer of the ring, and everything will be kind of set in there. So you'll kind of figure it out once it snaps in. It'll start working really well. Then you want to put the top spinner on, and that's it. You just spin that, and the whole gear assembly will start rotating, as you can see here. Then after that, the gear kit always comes with a new O-ring. So you're going to want to take the O-ring out of the packaging, put the brand new O-ring on the lid. And then the lid here, as you can see, the new O-ring's on there, nice and snug, lube it up, and then you're going to put it back onto the system. So then what we're going to do after this is put the clamp on. So clamp goes on. You want to snug tight it. Don't over tighten it because you might crack the plastic. So it's always good to go a little under to check for leaks, and then if it's leaking, you kind of slowly tighten it a little bit more, then tighten a little bit more until it stops leaking. But more than likely, just a good snug tight, that usually makes it perfect. So we're just going to go ahead and tighten this thing on here. Perfect. So we're just going to keep on snugging it. And then when we're all done, I like to take the so take the other shaft and kind of hit the other side. That'll kind of snug it all the way around. And then what we're going to do is, let me show you what a bad gear looks like. Kind of the notifier of how and when to replace a gear kit. So if you're kind of stumped on if it's moving or not, here, watch, I'll hold up the spinner assembly. So if you see here, it's kind of warped on the inside. Like it's the grooves, it should be straight. So that indentation is bad. So, well, thanks for watching, guys, and this is poolandfloor.com. This is how to rebuild a 6-port low-profile gear kit with part number 540277. Have a great day, and thank you for subscribing.